Welcome back to beautiful scenic Burlington. We've got other vloggers out here, I guess. That looks like a, what's that called? The Osmo Pocket Cam? The DJI? That one seems popular, at least. Hey, that's what's shown to me. Anyways, we're here at the No Kings protest. It is Saturday, June 14th, right around 12:10 p.m. This is a protest organized by a number of organizations in Vermont, and there will be some big names speaking here, performances, and even a die-in. So I think the description mentioned something about 4 marches coming to the waterfront. I didn't really know what that meant, but now I'm seeing. So we've got this march here. And we see some familiar faces from other protests. Yeah, I came past the waterfront on the way here. It looks, there's a stage, there are vendors. It looks ready for a crowd. Whoops. How you doing? Wow.
Palestina! Viva, viva Palestina! Viva, viva Palestina! Viva, viva Palestina!
Let's take the middle here.
No more money for Israel's crime.
Because we'll get out of the way, sort of.
Not another dime. No more money for Israel's crime.
Not another nickel! Not another dime!
No more money for Israel's crime.
Not another nickel! Not another dime!
No more money for Israel's crime.
Not another nickel!
Dawi?
Not another dime!
No more money for Israel's crime.
Not another nickel! Not another dime!
No more money for Israel's crime.
Not another nickel! Not another dime!
No more money for Israel's crime.
Not another nickel! Not another dime!
No more money for Israel's crime.
Not another nickel! Not another dime! No more money for Israel's crime!
Thank you. flag is tight on the bike.
And she's like, I would ever like volunteering. Like that was one of the like 3 things to come to. Damn. Like.
We're here on College Street by the Echo Center.
Oh, they are doing it.
Oh my goodness. That's great. Some right side up flags, some upside down flags. I shouldn't laugh. The environment is pretty pretty positive energy, I'd say. Maybe one more.
When women's rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When trans rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When trans rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. Stand up, fight back. Stand up, fight back. No justice, no peace, no ICE or police. No justice, no peace, no ICE or police. No justice, no peace, no ICE or police. Sanctuary for all. No hate, no fear. Refugees are welcome here. 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 No hate, no fear. No hate, no fear. Hate, no fear. No hate, no fear.
I like that guy. There's a guy in a black hat over there holding like a no Musk sign, and he was discreetly covering his face as he walked by, creating his own privacy and putting a sign on his back. As you can see at this event, there's a lot of people recording. Hey, how you doing? All right. That's most of this particular segment. Today is, there's still a cool breeze coming in off the lake. It's a warm day, sunny. Just amazing weather today.
For at least 10 years.
All right, we'll see you.
Where that big floaty?
All right. I think we got to see about parking the old bike.
Yeah. 35 years in New York. All right, see ya.
Because that crowd is looking thick in there.
Couple drones floating around.
Somebody's got some pictures. You better believe it.
All right, let's cross here in the crosswalk. We'll film the oncoming cars as we do. Sometimes when I always look when I cross the street, of course, but sometimes I film also. It's one way to create a record of evidence. Ambulance 5 is on scene. Good one.
First they came for the trade unionists. First they came for the Jews, and we know the tragic end of that last battle. This time, when they come for any of us, they come for all of us. And in this dark moment, we have reason to celebrate. Trump's regime is failing. His popularity is and people are resisting all across this country. Where migrants are leading a mass resistance against ICE. To here in Burlington, where we proudly stand up against the Trump regime. Welcome to the resistance. Our resistance must be guided by the old labor slogan, an injury to one is an injury to all.
Okay, so
Why? Because we know if
that
we
sign says
stand
green
with
room.
anybody under attack, we are all stronger together. When migrants are under attack, we're all under attack. When trans people are under attack, we're all under attack. When black people are under attack, we're all under attack. When Palestinians are under attack, we're all under attack. When workers are under attack, we're all under attack. We will defend everybody. Why? Because we know no one is coming to save us. We are our own saviors. We have to grasp that. Because Donald Trump does not respect democracy, does not respect the Constitution, does not respect any of our rights, does not respect elections. He rules by executive order. You can elect Jesus into Congress and he would ignore Jesus. That means we have to rely on our own power to stop Donald Trump. And our model is the model of South Korea, where they had a right-wing government that carried out a coup, and the people of South Korea held a general strike, shut the country down, and toppled that government. That is our task. We are going to tear down the Trump regime. We therefore mobilize today to get everybody organized. Join the union, join an organization, join the coalition. When we're organized, we are unstoppable. And we know that we can win. We stand on the shoulders of giants, of the labor movement of the 1930s, the civil rights movement of the 1960s, the anti-war movement of the 1960s, the women's liberation struggle, the gay liberation struggle. We are powerful. And in this fight, our goal is not to restore the wretched status quo. Our goal is to build a new society worth living in, where we can be in peace, security, equality, and everybody enjoy justice in this country and around the world.
Here's a quick look at some of the food trucks and whatnot that are serving this event.
Unstoppable! Another world is possible! We are unstoppable! Another world is possible! We are unstoppable! Another world is possible! All right, everybody! We have not only the speeches of the resistance, but the rhythm of the resistance. Please welcome Samba Ducata to rock Donald Trump from power.
Hey, everybody, did you like that? Awesome. I need your help for this next one. Do y'all got a little bit of the rhythm? Rhythm for the resistance? Okay, cool. You're gonna follow along with us on the main groove. I'll give you your cue, but I'm gonna teach you what you need to know right now. Any of you like salsa music, you might recognize this. We call it son clave. So, watch us and jump in, and then we're gonna play our next song, okay? Clap. You know son clave, right? Everybody got it? Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, stop. Hey, nice job. Okay, we're gonna play our next song. It's great to be here, everybody.
Sneak through here. Create your own privacy. That's how you do it. That's one way to do it.
self-employed, I own a business, and I will strike it on the moment.
Vermont chapter is currently being done through Discord, as I mentioned, but we are moving towards a more accessible platform.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
I'm just checking it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you interested in supporting a sustained strike against the government to change things for the better?
I'm just interested in recording, documenting. Yeah,
Well, can I give you this to learn more information about it?
definitely. Do you want to say anything about like what you're doing? Or
Yeah,
what's-
so I am the chapter facilitator for the Vermont chapter of the general strike. We are working towards getting 3.5% of the population to go on a sustained strike against the government.
Yeah.
And spread the word. Sorry.
No, that's
I've been
cool.
talking all
You
morning.
don't have to talk if you don't want to.
No, I would love to. It's just,
The camera can make some people feel uncomfortable, and I just wanted to give you a chance to like.
yeah, I'm just like collecting my thoughts.
All right, cool. Yeah, I see. I mean, I saw all this, so like anyone viewing can like understand what you're
All of these QR codes
What you're doing
will,
here.
Guide you to more information if you want to.
Oh yeah, like right there.
Yep. This is the welcome packet that has a lot of
I'm gonna
resources.
give this person some space. Yeah.
Lots of information. This is a link tree for all of the national resources. So,
Oh, nice. Thank you.
thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thanks for being out here. Next time?
Have a good. Sorry to interrupt. I hope I didn't interrupt. All right. This is the Vermont Progressive Party.
We're gonna double up. So we're doing a little walk through, a little say hi, and then I know. And that's what we're asking is like I'm sitting there and we're all saying, "Hey, there you
Hey, how you doing?
How are you?
I'm beautiful scenic Burlington. I'm Todd. I was wondering if you'd tell me a little bit about like what your booth is all about.
Yeah, so we're the Vermont Progressive Party. We are the largest third party in the United States. We operate in Vermont, and so, basically we're trying to organize for, a beyond the two-party system, for a society that works for everybody, not just like the rich and powerful.
Yeah.
You can read about our statement of principles here. They just talk about what we believe as a party. And we're talking to folks, we're signing up, we're about to go into our biannual reorganization, and we're hoping that more people get involved in the party going forward. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Of course. Would you be interested in signing up and getting involved?
Oh no, I'm just here to document. Yeah.
Okay. Are you with the news outlet or?
Yeah. So I'm on YouTube at Beautiful Scenic Burlington.
Okay.
Or on Instagram or Twitter. You can find me on.
What's your name again?
Todd.
Todd.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, thanks for talking to me.
Of
Yeah.
course.
All right. So this is the literature here.
We just put him on a plane actually. He's going to Vienna for a UN meeting.
You might have to like hit pause to read this.
This is like a hotbed.
Not ideal conditions. Anyways. Pull that up. Hunger-free Vermont. Hunger is a policy choice.
You get the QR code.
That's what everybody keeps telling me is get the QR code.
Well, it takes you to this like toolkit thing.
Oh, excuse me.
That has a listing of like
No worries.
different senators in different states that would need to vote no on the budget bill.
Are you part of the organization?
I am. Yeah.
Can I get you on camera?
you should
Giving
get
her
her
spiel?
on camera.
Getting her on camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the money one.
Stranger. How are you?
I heard your name.
Oh, there's a big check from Shaw's. Well, I don't want to interrupt her. So I'll try to wait patiently. Hey, could I? Hi, I'm Todd from
Todd.
beautiful scenic Burlington,
Yes.
and I was wondering if you could like tell my viewers a spiel about the booth and what you're doing here.
Yeah. Who are you with?
Beautiful scenic Burlington. It's like
sorry.
it's a tiny
I
YouTube
thought you
channel.
were describing the day, which is like
Well,
yes.
yes, right. It is beautiful scenic Burlington today. No, that's how I that's what I was thinking as I was walking to this. I was like, yeah, this is a beautiful scenic day.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've just been going to all the booths and asking, like, so what do you, what's your mission or what are you doing here? Or,
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're going to film, do you want to be like hold a little Hunger Free Vermont sticker, or you want to film me in front of 3 Squares Vermont is for everyone?
Sure, yeah, well, whatever you want, doesn't matter to me. I'm like super just life as it happens.
All right.
So, yeah.
Okay, so you want me to just...
Yeah, well, let me ask you, just tell me about Hunger Free Vermont and 3 Squares Vermont. And,
Okay,
yeah.
great. Well, I'm Honora Horton. I'm the executive director
I'm
of
Todd.
Hunger Free Vermont. And I am, Hunger Free Vermont is here today because what we need is food for everyone. Not a monarchy and not a Congress and a presidential administration that wants to cut food, healthcare, housing, agricultural supports, and all the things that we all need for basic survival.
Yeah.
And so one of the things that is in the budget reconciliation bill that Congress, that is now in the Senate, is our very drastic cuts to 3 Squares Vermont, what we call the SNAP program here in Vermont. And that's the biggest anti-hunger and nutrition support program that we have in this country.
Right.
And also in Vermont. 65,000 of us here in Vermont receive 3 Squares Vermont benefits every month, including 17,000 kids and 19,000 older folks, people with disabilities.
Yeah.
And if we lose, if SNAP gets cut, then we are looking at really a hunger catastrophe here in Vermont and across this country. And we can't let that happen.
Right.
And so what we can do to stop this bill, and we can stop it, is to contact our friends, our family members, our vague acquaintances in other states and ask them to call their senators and tell their senators, vote no on the budget reconciliation bill. So we can stop these cuts from happening. We can protect food access for all of us who need it, but we have to act, and the thing we have to do is ask folks in other states who we know to call their senators and tell them vote no on the budget reconciliation bill.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate you including a call to action in there.
Absolutely. You want a $100 sticker?
Oh, I'd love one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Todd.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Happy No King's Day.
Happy No King's Day. All right, I gotta put this sticker somewhere where it won't get totally crushed. All right. I'm gonna use the built-in tripod to go hands-free.
I think so. We just want a lot like out and about.
There's a
think the Democrats
All right.
I think that they're scared. I think that they're beholden to the same Zionist forces that control large parts of this country's economy and government.
You do your thing. I got you. We also have people who are
Military-industrial complex.
Hey,
Are you just vlogging?
I'm vlogging.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm beautiful scenic Burlington. Well, I mean, my channel is a little ironic. Like, I do like a lot of first responder stuff, but I also do like parades and protests and yeah. But vlogging is what I do. I just go around. I've been going around all the booths and just asking if anybody wants to give like a spiel. But
No problem. That's
yeah.
wondering. I just like feel a little bit like.
No. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm like totally like filming the booth. Yeah. Yeah. Have a good one. All right. Hey, I'm going around all the booths and asking if anyone wants to give a spiel about like their message or what they're doing here.
Sure. What's it for?
It's for beautiful scenic Burlington.
I could travel.
It's like a YouTube social media channel. I just do like local
Is it okay
vlogging.
if I look it up first?
Of course,
Awesome.
yeah.
Okay, come back in a few.
All right.
Once before, when you were a little bit younger. I'm Jacob.
Yeah,
I'm your dad.
but I can't. And everyone is. Lots of work to be done. A lot of work to be done.
You're elected boss.
This is your dad.
Yeah, he's the president.
Can I talk to one of you about your booth and what it's all about? Yeah.
It's kind of so fun.
You're like,
I can talk about AFT. RJ, yeah. Melissa.
Your dad and me work very closely together, right? Not as well.
Sun or shade?
either one doesn't matter to me. Yeah. It's a sunny day. So I was just wondering if you could tell me a little bit about I don't know, you have a booth here, what you're doing here, what your message is, or what you're,
Since Donald Trump took office, labor rights have been under attack. The attack on the NLRB, where he just unilaterally removed enough so there's no longer a quorum to vote on issues that come before them, means that arbitrations between workers and their employers can no longer be settled. So we're just living in limbo.
Yeah.
But just generally speaking, he makes things worse for workers, and labor should stand up like we did in the past.
Yeah.
So we're representing labor in healthcare, and then Claire represents labor in higher ed, so UVM, and we are the UVM Health Network.
Okay. All right. Nice. Well, thank you very much.
Yep. Nice hat.
Oh yeah. Hi, how you doing? I thought I read that that you were one of the organizers of this event.
We most likely are, and I want to get you in touch with somebody who can actually give you that concrete information. Are you from the press?
I'm from the social media.
Amazing. We love that.
Yeah, okay.
They'll be circling back now and then.
Yeah.
I might be able to answer some questions for you.
I mean, if you could just give me a general sense of like what the booth is or what your mission is about, or
100%. Yeah. So we're Camel's Hump Indivisible.
Mm-hmm.
We're a local chapter of the national organization Indivisible, which was founded in 2016 for the first go around of Trump.
Right.
And so we are one of 30 Vermont chapters of Indivisible. wanted it's geographic. We wanted all the communities that kind of can like look up from their town centers and see beautiful Camel's Hump Mountains.
Sure,
And that's where our name comes from. So Indivisible is a pretty amazing organization because there's a very, very strong national presence with its own sort of lobbying efforts and its own activism efforts, but it's also, they really empower local chapters to, if you say you were interested in starting your own local Indivisible chapter, there's like all these resources available to you. They'll get you hooked up with Act Blue so that you can start collecting donations, all of that.
Right.
So our
That's
specific group was formed in November.
Yeah.
And we have, at this point, last I checked, we have over 600 members. We might have even more at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking, I'm from Waterbury. So Waterbury, Huntington, here we have a representative from Huntington. Where are you from?
Williston.
So Moki, where are you from? Yeah, so Richmond's a big one.
Yeah.
So those are sort of our,
right.
Stowe, we've got some folks from Stowe. So we've participated in a number of local events. And one of our sister chapters, Mad River Valley, was the chapter that got the Vance protest going. So they.
Oh, okay. I thought I recognized
February.
the name
Mad
Indivisible.
They actually, I think the Mad River Valley chapter started in 2016, and they've been active this whole time. Our particular chapter just started in 2024.
Yeah.
So, but one of the really great things about being part of a national organization as well as a small community organization, the founders of the national group have this really great Zoom meeting on Thursday afternoons at 3 o'clock. So anybody can sign up for them and participate. And they're like part rally, part education, part what can we do next?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just it's you have the best of both worlds. You have that national umbrella, but you also have very, very local focus as well. We do a lot. We have committees that are watching how our local officials are managing some of the challenges during the Trump era, and sort of monitoring what legislation there is, how all the DOJ cuts are impacting Vermont and our community in particular.
Yeah.
So it's if you're interested in a group that has both a large national focus but also a very focused local component, then find your local Indivisible chapter.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
You're
Appreciate
very
that. Thank you so much. What an amazing day for all of this.
Unbelievable. I've been watching the weather for weeks, and until a day ago, it was supposed to be rainy today.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is a gift. I feel like this is I'm not a religious person, but I feel like this is. I don't know. I feel like somebody is showing their approval here. I'm not sure who, but somebody in charge of the weather is showing their approval.
Well, we definitely are blessed with some beautiful weather. See you next time. Have a good one.
Yes, that was amazing.
That I sent you?
Yes. Oh my God.
All right. Let's do.
I'm gonna go that.
I think, they are now.
Wait, let's check out some of these signs. Share love.
My name's Jess Hayes. Jess Hayes, H-A-Y-S. That's right. He had to use his name. We know it's ours. But there's a whole bunch of places in Jackson County where Anvil is. So those are all my people. But it's good to meet you. Take care.
Hey, I was just wondering if any of you wanted to like give a spiel on camera about like what your booth is about or what your organization is about.
Probably, yeah.
I'm like a social media channel, so I have 2,000 subscribers. I'm tiny or big. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, thanks for asking. I am not a great person for that.
Okay. Yeah. No worries. Let me. Or if no one's here, that's no big deal either. Yeah. I'm just going around and like filming stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure Joanna to do that. If they're up for it. But if this isn't a good, I don't want to hold you up.
Oh, I'll pass. I'm gonna go over here and I'll pass back.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you can also sign up for our list and we'll send out a reminder about the event.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
I'm vlogging for beautiful scenic Burlington, and I'm like trying to get everybody spiel about their booth. If anyone has a spiel they want to give, you're like, all right, let's do this.
Awesome. Yeah, so we're Mad Freedom Advocates. We're an organization that's run by and for psychiatric survivors, mad folks, people who've been marginalized by the Vermont mental health system.
Yeah.
And we're putting on Mad Pride, this is going to be the 9th Mad Pride. And it's really an event to celebrate people's identities. It's filled with a lot of joy. We're working against, discrimination and oppression and labeling of folks and really just focusing on being who we are in that space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd
be great.
That's
July 12th.
That's awesome.
Yeah. July 12th, 12 to 3. Would love for people to, come out in solidarity. It'll be at Battery Park. We got some speakers that'll be
Local speaker, keynote.
Yeah.
Should be some music.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
And
There's other organizations that we strongly support.
Cool. Yeah.
Do you have any questions or anything?
No. I kind of want to have like, I have like a question that I would ask like off camera, but I'm not like an off camera guy. I just like go one take the whole way through. But maybe.
Well, email us.
Which is a funny thing to say.
Grab a card.
Email the question. Off camera. There we go.
All right. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Hello. I'm checking back in.
Yes. So tell me your name again.
So I'm Todd.
Todd, I'm Jessica.
Nice to meet you, Jessica. I'm from beautiful scenic Burlington. That's the name of my social media channel. And I go around and I document Burlington, basically. I vlog, I guess, is what some people call it. But anyways, I'm just getting like people's booth spiels, why they're here, what they want to say.
Can I start by telling you about the parable of the long spoons?
Yes, please.
All right, so NOFA has long had a mantra, may all be fed.
Yeah.
And recently at a member meeting, we're a member-led organization, and at a member meeting, a member pointed out that the parable of the long spoons is a real physical representation of that idea that may all be fed. And this parable goes that there's a group of people sitting around a banquet, and there's a feast laid out, and they're given these very long spoons, and they're all trying to feed each other, themselves, and they cannot. And then when they realize they can feed one another, when they're focusing on meeting others' needs first, everyone has what they need. And so it's a theme that we're carrying through our activisms and the way we're showing up in spaces, and it generates so many great questions. This is the 5th time I've talked about the spoon just since I got here like an hour ago, so it seems to be a theme that resonates with people and something just about anyone with a pulse can get behind, right?
Well, in local politics, the marketplace garage Food Not Cops lunch has been in the news. It's been in city council.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's another moment where we can put those values to action and recognize that everybody deserves food. Everybody deserves to have a warm meal, a place to eat, community around food.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you covering today and being part of what we're here about today. Yeah.
Well, thank you for talking to me. I just go around and document. I try to I do a lot of different stuff. But when there are like big protests like this, I like to document the protests.
Well, because local media is not showing up, and I think it's really telling that the local media doesn't seem interested in this moment in time, but people like you and other friends of mine who are independent documentarians are showing up and are telling the story, and somebody has to.
Well, I think more people are doing that.
Yeah, I think it's really important, and I think maybe as we come to rely less on mainstream sources of media, the role that you're playing.
And more people like you are learning to speak to social media.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Well, have a good afternoon.
Yeah, likewise. Take care.
There's a variety of tenants. Socialism has a long history.
Right. Here we have the party.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, hello again. I'm going around from booth to booth, and I'm asking for people if they want to give their booth spiel, what it's all about.
Our press lead is elsewhere if we're going on the record, but I'm happy to give you personally the spiel.
You sound so ready. I think you should.
I don't need an official spiel.
Just talk about what PSL is, right? What our organization.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. I mean,
or what this day is about.
What our role is here. Our role here is to recognize the fact that the two-party system's not delivering for anybody, and we don't believe that it ever can. So we're trying to represent the fact that there's an alternative, there's a different way. It's organizing, it's getting communities, labor unions, immigrant struggle activists all together in one unified, organized struggle to build a better world together.
Yeah.
And part of that is asking the economic question, which is capitalism. Even if you have all these democratic institutions in place and people have representatives and people can vote, those people aren't representing us because there's enough money up here that money is buying and paying for all those people, and they're never going to represent us.
Yeah.
And they're never going to let us vote them away from doing that. So that means getting organized together.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Any questions?
Yeah, how do people reach you?
We're active on Instagram. We have an email. We're actually pretty big we have an action network. So if you don't want to join the party or get directly involved, if you want to contribute, even $1 or $2 a month, if that's what you can afford, we'll send you paperwork, stickers, documentations, keep you in the loop in the email so you can know what's going on, what stuff we're planning locally in your region.
Yeah.
People from our local branch can get in touch with you and ask, if you are an artist, hey, do you want to come help with an art build, you can come and lend some support. It's about getting plugged in so everybody's in touch with everybody else. So when we have these moments, we have events like this that go on, we're ready to mobilize people that are, friendly to what we're trying to do.
That's the first time I've heard about that model, just $1 or $2 a month and getting sort of plugged in.
I think it's a really cool thing that our party's doing. Not everybody has the time or resources to dedicate to I'm going to show up for several Zoom calls a week and just get really into this thing. It's awesome if you do and you want to, but it's really important to have this requires a broad base and mass mobilization. So that means giving people the opportunity to engage however they can.
Right.
The more the merrier.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. You guys made my day.
Should have fixed my hair first.
Your hair looks great. Third act. Yeah, hey, I'm just going around from booth to booth and asking if anyone wants to give their spiel about what their booth is about, what this day is about, why they're here.
Third act is, do you know about third act?
No, I don't know about Third Act.
Bill McKibben's nationwide organization for their third act.
Yeah.
So first act is childhood. Second act is, there's also Kill the Girl in the back. But second act is career and family. And third act is people over 60 who are retired and have the time and the money and the resources to get involved. Cause some good trouble. This is two-sided. Bye, Sarah.
All right.
It's for people like us, right here, over 60, in our third act.
And you know what? We've been commenting about this year. Is that, well, there's a lot of more younger people here.
Yeah, it's great.
But when we was in Montpelier last time, it was all old people.
Yeah. So that's what third act is about. And,
it's like, I'm getting tired, kids. Come on, somebody else has got to pick up.
I know.
Well,
come on here, support them and bring them in.
Yes.
My son is here. He's 21.
Yeah.
But
because some of the issues are really relevant. I mean,
it's future.
Yeah. Climate.
Okay. So that's what.
Yeah.
Third act focuses on climate and democracy.
Okay.
You know who Bill McKibben is?
I know the name Bill McKibben. And I know he's like a famous environmentalist or something, or a writer.
He's a writer. And he started 350.
Yeah.
Which is a long time ago now, but trying to bring focus to the fact that once we get over 350 particles per million in the environment. Hey, you, how are you? So anyway, so we started this nationwide organization.
Right.
And we're the Vermont working group. There's working groups in almost every state now.
Yeah.
Which is great. So it's basically elders, experienced people, I like to say. I don't really feel like an elder or a senior, but anyway.
Wow.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Enjoy this beautiful day. Hi.
I've got my big board meeting.
I'm going around from booth to booth. I'm just gonna like
My buddy in New York State, and then
get your literature, and like I'm doing a vlog on the the protest. This just feels like an event, you know.
I love my library.
I'd love one. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome.
They're probably like, is Josh home? Because Josh has been gone.
Yeah, so I've just been saying if anybody has wants to say anything about what their organization is about, or what this day is about, or why they're here. Libraries are mainstays of democracy. So yeah, there you go.
She sleeps right next to her food. Yeah, I definitely saw.
Thank you.
You could have made her happy.
She's 20 years old, so she was like deaf. So it's just we're on the second floor.
Have a good one.
But she loves it.
Oh, you eat it or not? Eat it.
They look busy over there. Hello. I'm vlogging. I'm going booth by booth. I'm Todd from beautiful scenic Burlington. And I'm just asking everybody what their booth is about. And, you know, if they have a spiel they want to give on camera. This is like
the Vermont Bar Foundation. We provide we provide funding to organizations which provide legal representation to marginalized Vermonters.
Yeah. All right. Oh, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
I'm like.
No, it's hard. There's so many.
Didn't recognize you out of context. Very cool. Thank you.
I'm with the Vermont Paid Leave Coalition, and we're working to pass a paid family and medical leave bill for all working Vermonters. or take time off. They need to take care of themselves, their own health, and take care of their family.
All right. Thank you. Have a good one.
Good one.
You guys.
Really?
Yeah, I saw this stand, and he was like, oh, we should like labor unions outside this, and I was like, oh, well, I'm actually
I'm actually part of the labor.
yeah, so I was like,
Yeah, it's just to get in contact with us. We can share more information through there with you guys as well.
Excuse me.
We also have informational zines and stuff and bracelets if you guys are interested.
Hey, I'm going like booth to booth and asking people if they want to give like a spiel on camera about their booth.
Yeah.
And so, if anyone wants to talk
Do you want
or give a spiel,
everyone to give a spiel about free hair?
Sure, let's do it.
all right. Hey, I'm Todd from beautiful scenic Burlington.
I'm Jana. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So
I'm just asking, like, kind of what the booth is about, or your organization, or the day.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, my name is Jana Ossoff. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm the director of Free Hair Vermont. We're a campaign of the National Council for Incarcerated and for Incarcerated Women and Girls. It's this beautiful grassroots organization that was founded by Black women who were incarcerated in federal prison together. And just through their experiences, how traumatic it was, they decided within the prison walls that this is something they wanted to dedicate their life to ending. So upon coming out, they built up the National Council, and we are a campaign of them.
Yeah.
And our goal is all about changing the foundation of society from like vengeance and individualism to one of like love and solidarity, where instead of punishing people, we actually help to rehabilitate them through community-based alternatives that are about, meeting people's needs. A lot of people in Vermont are incarcerated for substance use, mental health issues, or poverty, and what we're doing now is just warehousing them and punishing them for honestly systemic failures that have held them back their whole entire lives. So yeah, we're all about pulling our people up with us and not putting people away just for committing crimes, and trying to help them change and be the best versions of themselves.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. All right.
It was fun. It was great talking with you. Have a good one.
You too. Take care.
How's it going?
Hey, good. I'm going booth to booth and asking if people want to talk about like what their booth is about.
Yeah, sure. For sure.
Yeah, I'm Todd from beautiful scenic Burlington.
Where are you from?
Beautiful scenic Burlington. It's like a tiny social media channel.
Okay. Well, it's
Yeah.
good to meet you, Todd.
Yeah.
I'm Nana. So I'm the. Thank you, Travis. Start over. So I'm Nana.
Yeah.
I'm the co-chair of the Green Mountain Democratic Socialists of America. So we are an organization of socialists. We believe in a radical future, just not so radical, a classless society where people can live and not be oppressed, not be forced to go to work, to live our lives, enjoy each other, love each other. A lot of the work that we do is around organized labor, electoral politics, so we're pretty heavily involved in unions, helping form unions. We do something called worker circles, which is a place for workers of organized unions or unorganized shops to come by and talk about what's going on, and if they want to, potentially form a union. And we go through the steps of how you do that. And for folks who are already in unions, we talk about what's going on, because it's not always the last step. You don't just get a union and then everything's great. You have to fight for things, fight for change. and we run for socialists for office. We run people for office that we think are going to fight for the working class. Same with Palestine. We're big believers in queer liberation. We just helped organize, I think last Saturday, People's Pride, which was a pride event that's explicitly anti-corporation. We requested no cops present, very community-based, very based in loving each other and supporting each other.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Cool.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Good meeting you, Todd.
Good to meet you. Let's go. Alright, we've got a giant inflated Statue of Liberty. It's the food card booth. Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm going booth to booth. I'm vlogging, and I'm going booth to booth and asking if anyone wants to give their spiel on camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask if one. That will have you like.
and no is like totally fine too.
No, we want to. We don't say no. I just want to make sure we get everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there
It happens.
You're supposed to speak today.
No, I actually have school.
All right, what's this for?
I'm Todd from beautiful scenic Burlington. So it's a social media channel. We focus on Burlington.
Sick.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're here at the VPERT 10. This is our big summer campaign, Democracy Summer. We're sending folks door to door across the entire state, every single town, to mobilize people to stand up for democracy. We're asking them to sign the pledge to defend democracy because we've seen that the biggest obstacle to standing up to the Trump administration right now is just public apathy.
Yeah.
People are tired. There's this endless barrage of negative news, and we are your one-stop shop to mobilize, get people on the streets, and make some real change.
Yeah. All right.
Good?
Yeah. Sounds great. Nice. For some reason, getting the QR code seems important. I don't know. Can you scan a QR code on your on a monitor? I don't know. Yeah.
Hey, Art.
Oh, pardon me, sir.
How are you? I'm Eli. I used to be a canvasser back when you were a bike mechanic. How are you? Well, this is a little statue. Down now, man. Okay.
But in general, I do think
Okay, great.
Yeah. All right. Here's the QR code.
Well, pretty good. That was fun. Yeah. We've got cake, we've got tea back here. You probably have to hear it. Not filming out of it. It's from Mirror. Right? They gave it to us for free. Oh, wow. There is some left. I thought it was white. It's bribery work. I don't know how he I like your sign.
Thank you. It's Tom Sergeant.
Hi, how you doing? I'm vlogging for beautiful scenic Burlington. I'm just going around from booth to booth and asking like if anyone wants to say what their booth is about.
He's the best.
This guy over here. Okay. Thank you.
It's a nice day, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
Hey, how you doing? I'm Todd from beautiful scenic Burlington. It's a social media channel.
Oh yes, I've heard about you.
You've heard about me. All good things, hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm going from booth to booth, asking if anyone wants to give their spiel on what their booth is about or anything.
You're sure? Yeah. So yeah, we're Rights and Democracy. We're a grassroots power building organization. We work across Vermont and New Hampshire. And what we're trying to do is bring all this energy that we have from protests in Vermont and get people organized. Take that energy and build up grassroots activism. And so the way that we do that is we've got this great barrier to entry. It's called Going to Our Federal Resistance Team Meeting. Our next one is on Wednesday on Zoom. We have Becca Ballant coming. And at these meetings that happen once a month, we let you know how to get more organized, how to get more involved on a statewide level, on a national level, and how to get more involved in rights and democracy. The best thing about these meetings is if you like it, fantastic. If it resonates with you, we will teach you how to get more involved. If you don't, cool, we'll never see you again. It's on Zoom, it's real low key. You can have it on the background while you're cooking dinner. And the whole purpose of this is to make sure that, if shit does hit the fan, we are well organized, we have great skills, and we've got a great network. And it's also about maybe building up some statewide power as well. That's what Rights and Democracy is. Love to have people there.
All right, great.
Go to radmovement.org if you're interested.
Can I get a flyer?
Sure
Thank
can.
you.
I
All right.
personally spent a lot of time writing to
It's supposed to be out now. I think they're probably like.
All right, thank you so much.
All right.
Hey, how you doing? I'm going booth to booth, and I'm just asking if anyone wants to give a spiel. I do a vlog, beautiful scenic Burlington. I cover Burlington. But so I'm just going around and asking if anyone has like their elevator pitch or whatever.
She's a good spiel giver.
I'm doing it right now.
Oh, you're doing it. Can I?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I'm pitching her my idea, because she works with tourism. So, you come here. So the whole idea I have, and I haven't found anybody to sign on to it yet, but I think it's a good idea. So the Canadians have to boycott us. It's their resistance. They have to stay on that side of the border. But Vermonters need to make mutual aid with each other. So I'm thinking, let's have a day, call it Come From Here, and have people in the wealthier neighborhoods go to the places that are really hurting because the Canadian tourism is down. Go up to the Northeast Kingdom. Go to Stowe. I know there's rich people in Stowe, but there's also store owners in Stowe. Go to Montpelier. Go to Burlington and do mutual aid. Let the Vermonters help Vermonters.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. You have my contact information. Let me know.
Because I think we need a way to market it. I'm now friends with Mike Pichek, because I keep meeting him on the podium of all these rallies, because I've been organizing the speakers. And I'm like, I'm trying to get him to sign on. Because when I took people up to Montreal, he and the Burlington mayor were trying to appeal to the Canadians. Like,
I think all of the New England governors.
Vermonters are nicer than other Americans. I'm like, no, we're not nicer. Everybody's got the possibility to be nice. Let's all be nice together. Let us make common cause. Let us be the resistance here with the resistance there. That's my story. Yay!
All right.
Ooh,
Thank you.
I'm so excited. I think I'm finally talking to the right person.
Have a good one. Oh, sorry. I just wandered away.
Who are you? you?
So I'm Todd from beautiful scenic Burlington.
We have to get
okay.
going, but it's nice to meet you.
Are you doing this on your own, or what's your...
Yeah, so it's just like a social media vlog. I'm just going around and filming
cool.
the experience.
Look at that.
You know, get the American flag up there.
How to give this idea legs as
Well,
I don't want Vermonters to think, oh, we're different. You know, Minnesota's great too. It's right on the border. You know, Washington is like, let's not throw our fellow Americans under the bus.
Right. There's a lot of border states.
Everybody together. And the Canadians, no, you stay in Canada and do resistance with your dollars. They have to. And they're my fellow citizens. I mean, I'm a Canadian and American.
Yeah.
I don't want to convince them to come down here. No, it does have to hurt. They're going to hurt and we're going to hurt. And hurting can make you act. We have to act.
Yeah, I hear you.
And I want to call it Come From Here. You know about Come From Away?
No.
So Come From Away was during 9/11 when Americans got stranded at Gander, Newfoundland. There were 7 planes. There were like 7,000 people in a town of 8,000 people.
Oh.
And they took every American in, and they gave them food and shelter and showers and took care of them.
Yeah.
And one of the people who was part of that wrote a book called Come From Away. And it was made into a musical. It won 1 million awards.
That sounds great. That sounds like a great
look
story.
for it. Come From Away.
All right, thank
Where
you.
do you guys live?
All right, let's go. I think that is most, if not all, of the foods. Let's see what's going on the main stage. Plan B. I'm going to do this in multiple videos, I think. So from the No Kings protests at the Burlington Waterfront. Goodbye from beautiful St. Burlington.
Much of our tax money goes to buying